Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am really excited to show you guys the best drugstore foundation I have found yet. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I usually love the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It has worked really well for me, but I really just wanted to try something different, kind of get to know other products, and this is the holy grail. I mean, I could compare it to NARS. That's how good it was. So let's just dive right in and get started. So I am going to just prime my face like normal with my Urban Decay B6 Vitamin-Infused Complexion priming spray. Such a long name. And I also have some new brushes that I'm excited to use today with you guys. I have been using them kind of when I do makeup not with you. And I actually been really liking them, so I do want to bring them on this channel just to kind of show you guys some new brushes that I have been loving. So when I bought the foundation, I did get a primer in the same brand just to kind of keep the, you know, the rhythm with the brand. Just because I wanted to make sure that the primer was going to work with it. So obviously if the primer is the same brand, I would hope it would work. I got the Makeup Revolution Onyx primer. So yes, Makeup Revolution is the brand that I got. And this is a blurring and mattifying black gel primer. It's pretty weird, not gonna lie. When I read it, I was very skeptical, like, why is it black? But then when I tried it, like, it's fine. I mean, it is very gel-like, so, I mean, you do you, Makeup Revolution. But I mean, look at it. It's literally black. Like, it's kind of weird. And, I mean, it blends out normal, obviously. So, yeah, you just blend it. I mean, it's very weird. But I really wanted to get the correct primer with this foundation to make sure it's gonna give the best result. And I will say, the first time I tried this primer, I'm glad that I've tried this makeup before with you guys, or without you guys, just so I can give my honest review as I'm using the product too. But I did get a lot of creasing kind of under my eyes, which I have the creasiest eyeballs anyway, so it makes sense. But I don't know, I think I would just use a different primer, but I just thought it was kind of interesting and different, so I really wanted to show you guys it. So the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation is the foundation that I got. It comes in like a nice bottle. I actually really like the packaging. It has like pretty glass. I don't know. I thought it was cute. Cute. It's very much like Shape Tape. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it has that type of a thing. And all I can say is that a little goes a long way. Like, I put a lot on the first time, and oh my god. So the first brush I'm gonna break out for you guys, they're the MORPHE and JACLYN Hill brushes. I love them. And this is just the foundation brush. I really like it. It's like a nice texture. It's the JH03. Obviously. And also, this shade is way too light for me. I tried to match myself in the store. Let me tell you, it did not go well. Like, I looked at the tester tube and I'm like, oh yeah, this is perfect. But it's not. I look ghostly. But after I add like my bronzer and everything, it looks fine. It actually like made my skin look really defined. But like, as you can see, the foundation is going like a long way. Like, I haven't had to get more. So yeah. And I don't know if I would call this full coverage. It's kind of like a medium, but at the same time, it's not my right shade. So I don't want to judge that too much, just because I bet if I had the correct shade, it would probably be giving me more of the coverage I want, just since this makes me look pasty. But I do like it. It's a nice like formula. And when I don't know, want not as high end of a foundation on today. It's a good one just to throw on. I also got their Conceal and Define, like a little one. I'm guessing this is like their concealer. And this is their foundation. Yeah, foundation. Yep, conceal and contour. I'm so sorry, I'm stupid. Oh, I do want to add another thing. I've noticed that this foundation oxidized on me. Because like I can already tell it's getting a bit darker, and I noticed that on the camera too. So it definitely tones down a bit, which thank God, since obviously I went too light. But just in case you guys wanted to know, I got the F7 in this one, the shade, and then on the concealer I got the shade C3. So it is a bit lighter. I kind of like it though because I wanted it to be a tad lighter. So usually when I use drugstore foundations, I don't put too much product on my face, so when I do the concealer, I don't do too much. Just kind of like blend it with the brush. And then I'm going to just quickly damp my beauty sponge just with some makeup setting spray, just so it is a little wet. I feel like blending out concealer with a brush can be hard. So another thing that I noticed with this shade, I don't know if it's because like the shade is too light on me, but for me I feel like it gave me like a purple hue when I blended it out, which made me kind of nervous. I don't know, I definitely just need to get the correct shade for me, but I feel like maybe for the winter this would be a good one. But I mean, by the way, this is $7. $7 for the foundation and $7 for the concealer. I mean, that is so cheap, you guys. And maybe it's just because I'm used to buying like a $42 foundation. But holy buckets, I definitely would buy this again. And since I know it is drugstore, like I'm not expecting the best out of it, you know? You know what I mean? So that is it. So I'm also not gonna cream contour. I just don't do that when I use drugstore. But I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier setting powder. I use this on some clients for like wedding makeup, and I fell in love with it just because I really like the formula. But I'm just gonna take a brush and go right under my eyelids and cheek, and I'm using the 07 brush. This is like the perfect brush, I feel like, for using setting powder. I'm just going to basically do this all over the face, just kind of concentrating more of it in my T-zone in the center. Okay, so now that my makeup is set, I am going to go in with my Butter Bronzer. It is the shade Deep Bronze. To warm up my neck, I'm using my O2 brush. It's like a really nice fluffy brush. I just think this is like perfect for warming up bigger areas of your skin. So like your neck, or even if you do like body makeup, like your shoulders and stuff, it's just like perfect. And then I do bring it up like all the way to my jaw to hide that double chin. We all got one. Just to warm up my face, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, the 04. It's kind of a nice angled brush. And I'm just going to go ham. I've been really liking this bronzer. One, it smells bomb. But it's just like really pigmented, which I actually really like for summer. Gives me the bronze look I want. That's fine though. I think I would like this makeup way better if like my foundation matched a bit more. If it was a bit darker, I bet it would look bomb. But other than that, I really like it. I did not think I needed to go darker. Like in the store, it looked so dark, you guys. Like so dark. But guess I was wrong. Guess I'm a lot tanner than I thought. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I am going to contour my nose just a little bit. I'm going to go in with the 39 brush, which is a really nice, like, fine pointed brush. It's just not as stipple. First I'm going to do under my lip and then right down the nose. I always try and make my nose look so small. I feel like I make it look bigger, like Jesus. I'm going to just kind of make my nose contour not as bold. I'm gonna go in with my 40 brush. And then I just like to blend it out a bit more, just so it's not so much of a harsh line. Okay, bronzer's done. For the blush, I'm using the NARS Deep Throat, and I'm just gonna go back in with my 04 brush that we use for contouring from my bronzer, and just kind of dab my cheeks, make me not look pasty. And then I'm just gonna go a little bit over my nose, one, to hide that badass contour and to make myself look a bit burnt. You know I like to look burnt. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Mineral Skin Finish Soft and Gentle for highlighter. I use my 09 brush, and I mean, this is just a really good highlight brush, I feel. And then I go above the temple. And then right on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna use my 42 brush, which is like kind of like a concealer brush. I'm just gonna put that right down the middle of my nose and the tip of my nose. And dab that in. Voila. I'm just gonna add some butter bronzer to my lid just to kind of give it some definition. I'm using my 33 brush, which is kind of like a nice blending matte brush. I'm just gonna treat this bronzer kind of like as a smoky eye. I don't really want to put the butter bronzer all over my lid and make it look too, I don't know, muddy, I would say. So I just kind of put it on my lid, kind of like a smoky eye. And then it basically just makes you look like you have a really nice skin tone eyelid, if that makes sense. It's a nice trick if you want to, like, you know, pack less when you're traveling. Using your bronzer as just like a nice eyeshadow is easy peasy. And then I just tuck some of that like right under my eyeball. Since this foundation is so freaking light on my face, it looks good. Perfect. Okay, next, I'm just gonna give my face kind of a quick mist with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I'm gonna quickly do my lipstick. I'm using the Urban Decay Barfly lipstick. Kind of just a really pretty pink nude. And since I'm doing kind of more of a natural look today, I'm just gonna dab this lightly on my lips instead of like fully swiping it. I just want my lips to kind of have like a natural look to them. That's a great way to kind of like prevent you from having too much lipstick on your face, and just kind of helps. So I feel a bit shiny. I just take the same brush that I use to set my face with powder, and I just kind of go back over my center of my face just to kind of bring the matte back. I feel like I have a lot of, I don't want to say oil, but it's just a bit more luminous of a foundation on my skin at least. But I feel like I'm really hydrated right now too, so that could be why. Anyway, let's do eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil, and it is the shade Ebony. So you guys know the drill. You all know how I do my brows. Okay guys, that's as good as she's gonna get today. I'm gonna use my Anastasia clear brow gel as well, just to brush them up. I feel like I'm almost out. I've been using this for like, oh my god, it has to be like a year now. Like the label is even off of it. You can't even, like, it's just a round tube. So all I have left is mascara. So I'm gonna quickly set my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter. Best makeup setting spray you can get. But yeah, it's seriously the best, guys. So the last step that I have is my mascara. So I'm just using the Benefit Their Real Mascara, and I'm using a normal eyelash curler to curl them. But on a real note, I really love this foundation. It's so easy, so quick to use, honestly. Especially with JACLYN Hill's brushes, I feel like I've been really liking doing my foundation with a brush. Instead, I feel like it just does go way faster, and it still gives you a really nice, clean look. This is the finished look. I really love this foundation, as I was saying. And like during the summer, I feel like this is such an easy foundation to grab and cheap. $7. I mean, you'd be crazy not to get your hands on this. I'm telling you here right now, I just really like it. I don't know. And I'm not one to like buy drugstore foundations, and this one actually made me consider not buying NARS, but I could never do that just because I love my NARS foundation. But this is a great alternative if you don't want to spend the money on a high-end foundation. Makeup Revolution is killing it over here, because I mean, can you guys notice the difference really? No? Okay, let me give you a montage. Okay you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that this video kind of helped you guys find some great wow, I can't talk. I have an itch on my eyebrow. I hope that this video helped you guys find a great drugstore makeup foundation. I just need to close out this video because obviously I cannot talk. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to give this a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe, because you know you want to. And I post every Wednesday and Sunday, so stay tuned. And I'm excited to really do more videos like this to show you guys some cheaper makeup that you can totally work with. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.